You'll see what I mean.
This is round 2 of a scheduled 6-rounder for the welterweights. Again in the purple trunks, Ross Hale from Bristol, England. 19-1 against STEPHAN Schrramm from Stuttgart, Germany, as he tries to dig some shots into the body. And now there's a warning, this time on the other side for low blows. This time it goes to Hale. Schrramm had been warned earlier, as the lights are slowly but surely taken down. For some reason, the lights have completely gone down, and a television nightmare here is now here they come back again. Don't try to adjust your television, folks. It is a technicality out here in the arena. Hale, good hard worker when he gets inside. You saw those good body shots as Bob was pointing out. Hale again trying to dig the shots to the base. There's STEPHAN Schrramm coming over the top with a lead right hand that time. Got in between the defense of Hale. Hale trying to dig some shots underneath and then come back upstairs. Right now, Hale is relegating himself to only that lead right. Now he's starting to lead left and following with the right hand. Hale again leading with the left, comes back with a good strong right hand again. Schrramm tries to dig the shots underneath as he gets inside. You see the time, only about a minute to go. Still having some difficulties with the microphone here for Bob Spagnuolo. He is not, contrary to belief, gone out for another stein of beer. He is with us here in Germany tonight. STEPHAN Schrramm putting some pretty good hits as he forces Hale back up against the ropes. Started all that with the body shots and quickly coming back Hale with that over-the-top left hand that is scored with regularity here in round number 2. Final 40 seconds of the second round, set for 6 in the welterweights. Right now, Hale doing a good job again with those lead lefts. Comes back to the right. End of round 2. 2 rounds in the book so far. Ross Hale trying to establish himself. Round 1 was pretty much a fairly even round. However, Schrramm came back to try to turn up the tempo in the second round and quickly got thrown back by Ross Hale. Good overhead top view as you saw Schrramm, who got Hale back on the ropes. And look how he kind of manhandled him. Make sure he didn't get off the ropes that time as he stayed right there. This is another angle from low angle as he pushed him against the ropes. Referee let him get away with a pretty good push, and then Schrramm was able to get some good punches in. Hale slipped several on the inside. You see 2 particular right hooks that never got close, and probably a little frustration for Schrramm as he can see grimacing with pain as he gets caught with those uppercuts from, again, Ross Hale. Seconds are out. We're ready for round 3. Third round scheduled for 6 welterweights here in Dusseldorf, Germany at Phillips Hall. Ross Hale on the left in the purple trunks. Red, white, and blue trunks belong to STEPHAN Schrramm from Stuttgart, Germany. Comes in with only a 4-6-1 professional record, 39-4 as a amateur. Both these young men are bachelors. And you can see the very good quickness that time of Ross Hale as young man from Bristol, England, jumped in on top of Schrramm, who tried to lunge in and got caught off balance. Schrramm catching a lot of those right jabs now on the glove. Started to figure that out a little bit here in this fight. Hale going to work. He's got Schrramm in the same position that Hale was in. Schrramm tries to muscle his way off the ropes and finally does.
Hale really seems to think that he knows he's in a fight here tonight, Sam. He's got to be able to back this guy up and throw out the records, and he knows he's in the other kid's home, and he's really got to make something happen here in this fight and not leave it up to the judges.
Hale has been very, very active in the fight tonight. Schrramm again relegated just to that one punch, not able to put anything together. And you can see him just trying to brawl his way on the inside in now against Ross Hale. Crowd very quiet here at Phillips Hall at the moment, again, as waiting for Schramm to try to pick up the pace here. He's only 25 years of age, came in at 139, 143 for Hale. 63,2 for Schramm, 65,0 for Hale.
Hale's really seems to have Schramm figured out at this point. He's getting under his hook, and he's working off a real nice right jab here, and working that right hook to the liver behind that jab, Sam.
You see a minute to go here in round number 3, set for 6.
There's that right hook to the liver, and then he comes around and shifts his weight and digs it onto the left side.
You know, Bob, looking at the knockout so far for Ross Hale, he has 12 out of his 19 victories, and you can almost tell how he gets them. He does a lot of body work, gets the guys tiring out, and then he'll put them together. Very reminiscent of your world championship fighter. Of course, Orlando Canizales does a lot of body work, and then is able to put people away late rounds because of that early work.
It's a lost art. You know, a lot of fighters don't concentrate as much on the body nowadays. It's a lost art, as I said, and Hale seems to have studied that quite well. But they always say a guy that likes to punch to the body doesn't like to get punched to the body, and I think that's what Schramm's trying to find Ross Hale's weak point here and capitalize on it.
So as Schramm has come a little bit of life here at the end of round number 3, still Hale had a good early part of the 3rd round as we come to the end of 3 here in Dusseldorf. Rather appreciative crowd of round number 3 as both fighters head to their stools for the 1-minute rest period. Here's a good look at Ross Hale and working in his corner there.
Everything up. If you're planning behind these fights, you've got snap all the time, right? One jab, double jab, then the left.
Taking a look at Hale just kind of feigning with that right jab, not doing much with it there in that 3rd round. Exactly what they want him to try to get to do a little more of is to use that jab and then follow right in behind it with that left hand.
Here Ross Hale's doing a little hitting and holding with the referee got onto him right at the end of that round for that, pushing down on the head and coming up with that uppercut.
STEPHAN SCHRAMM trying to do a little bit of brawling. You saw him come in. That one kind of slipped off the gloves and low. Seconds are out, fighters are up, and we're just about ready for round 4. This is the 4th round of a scheduled 6-rounder, welterweights, and STEPHAN SCHRAMM from Stuttgart, Germany, in the red, white, and blue trunks comes out. Actually has some gold stars on those trunks as well. And the purple belongs to Ross Hale out of Bristol, England.
Good work in Hale's corner. You know, they really told, hey, pick it up, son. Pick it up. You want to snap that jab. Don't just leave it out there. Get some good shtick on it. And that's and there he comes behind it with the straight left hand. He's looking nice here in the 4th round.
There you see that digging shots to the body again, actually holding with the left hand and digging with the right. Kind of give you a little bit more angle, a little more leverage.
Nice.
Good counter. Oh, big left hand. Schramm turned and walked right into that one. He got caught with the right hand. He pivoted back, trying to get out of the way, and here it came. And boy, that was a flush shot right on the noggin there. Good shot by Hale.
Nice, clean shot by Hale, who kept his balance in that exchange.
And all of this set up with that good body work as Schramm started to drop his guard, and now Hale being held onto by Schramm, who's being warned by the referee. And now also Hale is being warned for holding Schramm down as well. So a couple of warnings from the referee here.
Just needs to take his time. They're telling him in his corner, use your patience, take time, work off that jab. Nice uppercut.
Got Schramm in some trouble in that corner again. Digging shots to the body. How long will they let it go? I'm not sure to let it go much longer. And they're going to stop the fight as Schramm is a bloody mess going back to his corner. And Ross Hale gets his 13th knockout and his 20th victory as a pro. To an appreciative crowd here in Dusseldorf, Germany. So again, Ross Hale very, very meticulously working in rounds 1, 2, and 3, and then really put it together in round 4. And Bob, again, he went to the body. Schramm started dropping the hands, and then boom, he lands the big shot over the top. Good overhead view, and there's that left hand as he walked absolutely right into that thing.
Yeah, he turned that over nicely.
Another view of this. See how well he turns in. There it is. He's wide open and just kind of leaned right into the punch. And down he goes. That was the first knockdown, excuse me, and then they continued the fight. And at the end of that knockdown, it was all over as Ross Hale once again went right after him in the corner, didn't let him up, and they officially stopped the fight. So a good-looking effort by Ross Hale from Bristol, England, getting his 20th victory against only one loss. He has his 13th knockout as a pro. STEPHAN SCHRAMM now goes 4-7-1, and we're going to take a look at the end of it here. This is in the corner when the referee will finally step in, and the end definitely was near here, Bob.
Yes, but he's being careful not to smother his own punches here and trying to give himself some room. Here he's behind the head a little bit, which is a little bit of a bad habit he has.
Don't know about the habits, but the results are starting to look very, very good for Ross Hale.
He's very good. He's a good fighter, and he's getting better. And that was a good performance for him, away from home, the sort of experience that he needs as he gets closer to world title fights, and a very good left hand to finish it. He's a good fighter.
Is the opponent more important tonight on that evidence, or the fact that he's gone abroad, he's fought in a different environment away from home? What's the more important thing?
I think it's the whole thing. Obviously, you've got to have different opponents, different styles. You know, you're trying at this stage to get experience, and so you need that sort of thing. And also, just the experience of going abroad. Obviously, he may fight for world title abroad, so he needs that experience under his belt. He needs to know how he'll react against a hostile crowd. And he did very well.
How ready is he to be elevated now?
I think he's almost there. I think another few decent fights just in his own mind to make sure that he knows that he thoroughly believes in his own ability, and then he's ready. Once he believes 100%, then he can do it.
And good luck to Ross Hale for the new year. Frank Maloney has the IBF light welterweight champion Charles Murray in his sights, he hopes, as a possible opponent sometime in 1994, but now it's 20 out of 21. Next up.